Okay, so it seems like the ChaChaChilla's situation just seems to be getting even worse, and yeah, it's just not very good to see, is it? Because again, as I said, this is one of the things that she really needs to do is just get off of Twitter, right? There's been so many different situations, so many different call-outs, and there's so many more that we've got to go through today, whether they were, from whenever a lot of this drama kicked off, and also some newer ones as well. And, we've covered many things, including her being called out for literally lying, for her being called out for, changing screenshots and things. And obviously, she recently put out a Google Doc a little bit further down, which got over 1.2 million views and only 200 likes. That tells you how much people are annoyed at the fact of what she's been doing recently, and it wasn't a very good Google Doc. We went through it in a previous video if you guys want to go look at that. But again, people, even commenting saying, I provided evidence that Apollo has been slandering me for years. No, you didn't. You showed up once warning somebody about you. That's literally it, Lamau. That doesn't even count for slandering. You need to log out and stop this obsession. This is just sad. It said, so I faked a blank attempt that I did fake is not slandering, which again, I think is crazy. And obviously, people have also been sending in these screenshots coming from Hades, Hades Mythos here, essentially saying that this is a fake screenshot, right? And they said, this is not, I was not sent that by Hades, I was sent it by somebody else. First of all, second of all, a different screenshot was Hades on her alt, this one, which again is crazy because it all starts to unpick, right? Now that people are calling out the different kind of details, because she's gone from, oh, this was Hades to, oh, wait, no, this was an alt account of Hades, which again is pretty crazy because how can you really prove that is an alt account of Hades, right? And again, you can even see that with the fact that they've blanked their names out. If you're going to say that this is an alt account or this is her account or whatever, you might as well just unblank the names if you want to prove that it is them. You're not really hiding anybody's kind of personality or whatever, their own information, because yeah, I can understand wanting to keep like innocent people out of it and blanking their names, right? But if you want to provide proof against Hades or whatever to actually prove your point, I think that removing the censorship there, you might as well just do it, because again, you're already talking about her, you're already associating these messages with her. So again, it just doesn't really make sense to censor the name, because at the end of the day, it is also a username. The only reason I could really see it is if this was actually her alt and it was like sensitive, like a sensitive alt where like, it has a lot of personal stuff. Maybe, but again, I just highly doubt that. I feel like, there just needs to be some kind of proof, right, of the fact that it is her. But again, it's just very, very vague, and a lot of people have been extremely skeptical of a lot of this stuff. Yeah, like people said here, why block out names if you're already calling them out? Because it's Hades' past life. And if I did post her past life, everybody would get mad at me. Everybody's already mad at you, bro. Okay, I don't want to make it worse. I'm not posting Hades' past life. I think that's crazy, right? Because I don't think anybody cares about past lives that much to the point where it's like, yeah, I'm going to censor all the names so nobody knows who they used to be, right? You can even see, right, Bunny Alisu is also ChaChaChilla. That's their past life. So why not just show the other person's past life as well? It doesn't really matter. It's not like, some big personal information that has come out, right? And it just kind of screams that, they've been trying to manipulate information and are blocking it for some other reason than not wanting to expose their past life, and instead just blocking it because potentially maybe it's fake, right? And they said you've been continuing to make it worse since the day you went for flork. You refused to log off and just take a step back. You lied about taking your life. You attacked people on the daily who just want to remove you from their lives. You continue. So I'm not pretty convinced you do indeed want to make it worse. Said I never lied about that. I literally posted evidence. I was at the hospital. What else do people want about hospital ban? Said I'm sorry, but you might as well just graduate. You keep doing this yourself, refusing to acknowledge that you royally screwed up and don't know when to shut up. You're just going to harm your mental health, which, yeah, 100% true, right? I said, so people don't care about the evidence, just want somebody to hate. So, girl, you attacked multiple people on multiple different accounts. You tried to attack Flork and failed, so you went after another victim. You ran after you got called out and exposed. You deleted multiple posts about taking revenge. Why would anybody care for this stuff that falls out of your mouth next? You destroyed yourself, and no one cares about what you have to say because of your own actions. Take a step back already, but actually do it. Said, what revenge posts I posted about getting a lawyer once, but because I thought I could. But then I talked to a lawyer, they told me I need Apollo's real name. Said, no, don't you dare, Lamal. We all saw the posts that you deleted, so then post them, because I only recall one with the lawyer ones, and I don't need to. More than enough people have been logging everything you've said, so you can't run. That's not true. They just have to type your name into a Twitter search, which, yeah, 100% true, right? It seems like they have been just kind of evading a lot of the kind of stuff that they've been doing online, which I do think is pretty crazy, the fact that they're trying to deny a lot of it. And there's been even more as well. For example, this post which came out the other day saying, whoever posted whatever or whoever they've perceived to be my enemy, you are not helping. Please, for the love of God, delete them. Do you know what I think that isn't helping? Constantly posting on Twitter, constantly posting all of these different Google Docs and different things about saying I'm going to get a lawyer and everything like that. And obviously it is confirmed there as well that she is unable to get a lawyer. No one's going to be in any legal trouble, right? Because she can't. You know, it's some dumb, stupid internet drama, which again, she's not going to be able to, you know, take legal action against. It was just stupid in the first place, right? We all kind of knew that anyways. People say get off the internet already, so it's still here and still no accountability. People said just please walk away from the internet for a little while. So do yourself and all of us a favor with this one. Said one problem, so it sounds like you're still crying from the problems that you started. Quit crying like a crybaby, which, yeah, 100% true. And obviously, yeah, there's been other people as well, including someone called Paradigm Shift, saying you don't know when to quit. Do you? 3 years ago, before she was ChaChaChilla's, before she was Bunny Alisu, she was Nia Chirase. It said she tried to cancel me on my birthday subathon when I was being vulnerable to her privately, and she twisted my insecurities to try and scare me out of the VTubing space. She also tried to drive a wedge between me and one of my best friends, while screwing them out of hundreds of dollars. So again, revealing that, you know, they've also been apparently taking money from people as well. So seeing you do all of this and worse to so many other people makes me sick. 3 years on, you haven't changed a bit. Never come back, which, yeah, 100% true. And yeah, I think that, you know, it's just crazy, you know, saying this is the kind of a woman that strangles her own babies because they get jealous of the baby getting more attention from the father. That's crazy. I mean, I don't know about that one. It said, wait, this is her third life. It said, that I know of. Again, we know that there is more than 3 lives. We know that she's had like 5 or 6 lives, which I think is pretty crazy. You also had, you know, ones from people like Froggy here saying, I had a run-in with ChaChaChilla's in the past where she actively accused me of removing her on Discord for still being involved with the man that essayed her without any proof whatsoever. He was my previous manager that I personally spoke out about on Twitter. I warned friends and had her back completely when everything occurred. I simply removed her on Discord as she was being super weird towards me and very forceful about a friendship that was non-existent, but she went fully crazy and made a Twitter call-out post. Her post is absolutely BS. She's trying to save face. She never properly apologized to me either after deleting her post. And obviously, yeah, you can see here, they kind of posted about it over on Twitter, and they even added even more kind of tweets from back then as well, which I think is pretty interesting because, as I said, it's not the first time that they've been involved in some kind of drama or some kind of controversy, which I think is pretty crazy. And then, yeah, obviously we had the final post from Hades calling out the fake screenshots which were kind of, you know, associated with her name, which I thought was pretty insane. But yeah, that's essentially everything there is to update you guys on the ChaChaChilla's situation, as so much more stuff comes out. They've also been receiving a lot of gifts over on Throne. I don't know who is doing that, but again, for some reason, somebody feels the need to do that. So again, you know, that's been happening. But yeah, the last post that we have seen is this one coming from them, which I thought was a very interesting one. And obviously many people have been commenting on it lately. And yeah, I think the kind of messages, just get off the internet. I really think that is the best option for her. But again, I feel like that just isn't going to... yeah, like I feel like, you know, they're not going to leave the internet. I feel like they're going to carry on, and it's going to get even worse. But hey, we'll have to wait and see. And yeah, well, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameSubs, use my code CASA, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of legal stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.